Welcome to the Coaching Closet. I'm your host, Richele. Have you ever put together an outfit that was just right, making you feel amazing from head to toe? It takes thought, planning, and effort to create that perfect look. In life, it's the same. It's like a unique puzzle with individual pieces that we must pay attention to in order for everything to work together. If something is missing, it's like walking out of the house with no pants on. Are you ready to piece together your puzzle of life? Let's go. Welcome back to the Coaching Closet. I just wanted to share with you guys that last week I had a pity party, and I've kind of had a little bit of a pity party each and every day since then. Just wanted to share what's going on with me. So this month I'm talking about gratitude. But in the midst of that, as I'm feeling grateful, it's kind of like the contrast of being grateful in the midst of something that I'm not grateful for. I don't know if that makes any sense, but hopefully it will by the end of this episode. So a couple of months ago, I started having shoulder pain, and come to find out, I think it's an old injury, but it became worse a couple months ago when I was playing with my granddaughter and deciding I was going to toss her up in the air. And I apparently have torn something. And tomorrow I'm going to the doctor to find out what exactly I need to do about it. But I have a torn labrum. I found out about that last week that it was torn, and it's pretty severe. So I'm most likely going to have surgery, but I don't know for sure. But when I found that out last week, I was really bummed because it means that the recovery is going to be really long. When I found out, I just came home and just sat on the couch and I started crying and feeling sorry for myself. Mainly because this year, I don't know if you've heard my weight loss story on a different episode, but I lost a bunch of weight and I was ready to really start exercising and lifting weights. And I haven't been doing that well for the last couple of months because my shoulder's been hurting and I haven't been able to do the things I want to do. And so it's just a setback, and it's made me feel old. I'm in my 40s, but I'm a grandma, but I'm in my 40s, and I don't feel old until like now when I do feel old. So I don't like it. And I just started feeling sorry for myself. It makes me realize that I need to feel grateful for the times when I feel good and what I can do. So it's my right arm, and I cannot do a whole lot. Just washing my hair is painful. Doing everyday things like dressing myself is painful, and it's hurting all the time. I have bursitis in there, and it's almost frozen in my shoulder. It's just difficult to deal with. So I did start feeling sorry for myself, and how I started thinking wow, this is a very small taste of what people that are handicapped feel like. People that are every day for the rest of their life, can't do things, people that don't have an arm or don't have the ability to do things they deal with, and they are permanently disabled. So who am I to sit here and feel sorry for myself? When I can get this fixed, I will recover. Most likely I'll be fine. So just kind of turning that around and making myself realize I need to really be grateful for the things that I can do and be grateful that this is something that can be fixed. And then it gives me perspective. And then another thing that I thought about is that, what can I learn from this? Because I'm one of those people that doesn't really slow down unless I'm forced to. And so I thought, okay, this is one of those times that I'm forced to slow down. So I will have to slow down, especially if I'm, have to have surgery or something, and I'll have to just have time to sit and think. Do things that require something sedentary, which completely sucks because I don't like that. I like to be on the go. I like to travel. I like to do stuff, but I'm going to be forced to do that. So, okay, what's God, the universe, and all the powers that be trying to teach me? So I'm just going to soak that in and take that time. And so if you're facing something similar where it's not something that you would have chosen, or, a path that you're really liking right now, that you're happy about, but something that you're kind of forced to do, just take the moment to say to yourself, what can I learn? what can I glean in the midst of this that is good for me, And it can be good for you and it can teach you, it can make you into a better person in the long run. And I know that this will do that for me. And it will also help me depend on other people and help me be thankful for them and thankful for how others can show me that I'm loved. That's something that I struggle with, that understanding that other people care about me too. Because even when I was telling my friends, like, oh my gosh, I have to go through this, most likely surgery, I had friends say, oh, I can help you. And I'm like, wow, that's so amazing. So just the little things like that you can learn in the midst of feeling sad, you have to go through something, can really help you understand the blessings in life. So that alone showed me things I can be grateful for. So I just wanted to share that with you today, that in my pity party, kind of over the last week, I've been feeling down about it. When you're in pain, it's just no fun when you can't really brush your hair that well. And, it's like, oh, this completely sucks. There are still lessons. There are still deeper truths that you can get out of that. It's something to be grateful for. So I hope that you have learned something through this today. And if you have, please share that with me and come visit me in the Coaching Closet community on Facebook and let me know what you've learned. And I hope to see you again. Have a great day. Thank you for joining me today on the Coaching Closet. My hope is that with each episode, you will discover, like an amazing puzzle, all of the unique pieces in your life fit together to create the beautiful image of you. If you find this podcast to be helpful and would like to share with others, please do me a quick favor and leave a review on Apple Podcasts. This helps to make the podcast more visible. Thanks again for spending your time with me today. Be sure to visit me at coachingcloset.com for past episodes and gifts to help you find your beauty from the inside out.